It's Monday, June 7, 2021. Welcome back to our 21 Days to 49 Coach at First Sight. This is Master Coach A checking in for our 21 Days Gratitude Journey. Ending on June 14, 2021. That's going to be my 49th birthday. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for joining me for the past 13 days. And we are now on our 14th day. And today we're going to be talking about work ethics. This is for all of you who wants to not only serve, not only work, not only show up, but also who wants to be the coach at first sight in your respective territory, domains, and areas of responsibility. This is the concept behind Coach at First Sight. We want to help the people in your territory, in your domain, know what you do, how you do it, so we can increase not just your revenue, not just your income, but increase primarily they trust in you, so that we can help them to raise their hands and say yes to you and say, Coach, I trust you with the work that I want to happen in my life, with the transformations that I want myself to be ready for the transition that I am going through right now, and for the desired results in my life that I never had experienced. Are you the coach at first sight? In your space, in your domain, in your territory. Let's check on your work ethics. Allow me to share with you my work ethics. I'm going to be sharing with you just three traits that really encompasses the way I do my coaching profession when I get started over 3 years ago. Happy birthday, Coach Maan! Everyone who's joining me right now, okay? So if you notice, I get started not saying good morning to everyone and each and every person's on the screen, which I know you're there, I can see you, but I just want to give the first mention to Coach Maan. I see you. Happy birthday, Coach Maan. And to all the June celebrants like me, happy birthday. Can you just give some love, some emoji, some love and boom? Okay, we're not going yet. Give some expressions, give some shout out to Coach Maan and to all the birthday celebrants. Tomorrow, Coach C is celebrating her birthday. Of course, yesterday, Sunday, we joined and celebrated with her celebrations of life. We had a great time last night, and we're gonna be celebrating her birthday for real tomorrow. But to all the birthday celebrants of June, mabuhay po kayong lahat. I'm sharing the celebration this month with all of you. So come on everyone. Give a shout out to Coach Maan, give a shout out to Coach C. And if you know someone who's celebrating his or her birthday this June, okay, give a shout out, give some love, give some greetings, mention them in the chat box, all right? So, hello, Coach Lynn, Coach PB, Coach Doms, Darbel, you're here, Master Coach Jasmine, Coach Maureen, Coach Nords, Coach Karen, of course, Coach Nilo is here, Coach Tin, Coach Marife, Coach Al, you're hopping in. Thank you so much. All of you joining me right now. Okay, of course, Coach Manzi is here, Coach Cherry. You could be any other place. Coach Joanna, Coach Candy, of course, our OM, Coach Rizal, you're here. All right, you could be in any other place today as the week begins, but you are here, and I want to honor you. I want to honor you with the things that I'm going to be sharing with you. Coach Glacy, I see you as well. All right, so here's the thing. When you talk about work ethics, okay, oftentimes people struggle with it when they do their passion business. So as we talk about coaching profession, coaching entrepreneurship, the first thing here is for us to make a decision. Are we making the profession? Are we making this as a profession? Are we taking this seriously? Are we having coaching in the side of profession, business? Or are we doing this just as a hobby? Okay, very important when you get started, as you get started in the profession, okay, you have to make a decision. Is this a hobby? Is this another game? Is this another thing that you want to learn? Is this something that you just want to stock as part of your skill sets? Is this something that is nice to learn? Is this something that you just want to be added in your portfolio, in your list of I've done it, I got it, okay, or the comma, okay, the all the letters after your name. How are you taking and what's your take about the profession? All right. So you got to make a strong decision at the beginning. Is this a hobby or this is a profession, a career, and a business for you? Now, whether you're going to be doing this for yourself to begin with, full time, part time, the thing here is, are you taking the profession seriously? That's the thing. Okay. So when you talk about work ethics, the first question that needs to be answered is, are you taking this as a work officially, as a work professionally, as a work holistically? Okay. Because there's so much things that you need to unpack when you look at coaching as a profession and as a business. Okay. Definitely, if we are having not so healthy view of works, and as an employee we're not really good, okay, we are tripping on the side. You cannot expect that when you transition to becoming an independent service provider, you will be able to outgrow that. Okay, not unless you are having someone to walk with you in accountability, in full accountability, and you are allowing someone to give you a feedback. Okay, so let me unpack all these things. So I'm going to be sharing with you 3 traits. Once again, if you're hopping in just now, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 traits. Now, this is specifically I've used when I started transitioning to becoming a full-time life coach, certified life coach. But definitely you can also use this to other passion business, other passion endeavor, or anything that you are thinking to transition up from where you are right now and you're making really significant amount of money, or you are having your bread and butter. So I'm going to unpack all these things in three traits. Okay, I'm going to unpack, okay, but I will encapsulate it with 3 traits only. So I have a lot of that. And if you are interested, we can have a conversations. I will be very glad to share with you exactly all these traits that I put together, I stack together so that I become the coaching entrepreneur that I am today and the coach at first sight. Okay, so first and foremost, okay, make a decision. So I said, make a decision. How are you going to play? How are you going to be taking? How are you going to be treating your coaching skill? Will this be another hobby for you? So you learn the skill, okay, or you are about to learn the skill, or you're learning the skill, okay? All of you right now hopping in the chat box, let me know, okay? Let me know in the chat box when you get started with the profession, or if you're starting right now, you're about to start, like at the beginning, at the inception, at the onset, okay? What's in your mind, okay? So one, this is just a try. Okay, I want to test the water. Okay, I want to test the water if this is for me. Just a try. Okay, number 1 is try. I just want to try. I just want to try. Number two, okay, this is gonna be my retirement. Okay, so after what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna retire. Okay, I'm gonna retire. So number 1, this is just a hobby, or this is just like a try. I'm testing the water. Number 2 is I'm gonna land here. Okay, maybe not now. Okay, but I'm gonna land here. This is gonna be like my finale. Okay, this is just like the dulo. Okay, so this is just like where I'm gonna be. Okay, I know I'm gonna land on this. Number 3 is, okay, when you enter, you know exactly, okay, this is the profession I'm looking for, and I am gonna be laying down everything because I've seen the value, okay, of what the profession or the platform can do drastically for myself, for my family, and globally to my altruistic why. Okay, so number 1, okay, just a try. Testing the water. Number 2, let me know in the chat box. Okay, let me know in the chat box. Are you number 1? Are you number 2? Are you number 3? Give some actions. Take some action. Give some notes. Okay, be honest, be vulnerable. Okay, if this is just like this simple thing, you can't be vulnerable, you can't be honest, you cannot just come out and say, this is where I am. All right, it's going to be very difficult for people to be your accountable partner. Okay, so if you're looking for accountability partners, okay, what coaches are very great, are really good at it, you got to get started with I'm teaching this in life coaching, life coach learning gaps. Okay, that one of the foundations of life coaching is vulnerability. You need to be vulnerable. Okay, so you got to be honest straight when you get started. Where are you? I'm not asking you today, I'm asking you when you get started. Remember, okay, that's the gap. Okay, oftentimes you look at someone, you look at an idol, you look at an influencer, you look at your model, and you want to copycat whatever the person is doing today. That's going to be a big mistake, because, okay, what you need to learn is what that person did 3 years ago, 5 years ago, when he or she gets started in the profession. What was like the best practice during the time? And then you match it, okay, you match it with the technology today, with the new practice, with how things are being done right now. It means that you are reinventing the wheel, okay, that is tested in the past. Like, you need to understand how things are done in the past. Okay, I had a live masterclass earlier with Gary V. Okay, and he just said that, I've written I think 6 books, and if you notice, if you read through the books, I said the same thing over and over and over again. He said all my books contain the same thoughts, the same ideas. I just repackage it so that it become contemporary. It means that whatever is the time, that's it. But he said, like, what I was saying on my first book is exactly what I'm saying on my 6th book. And I'm about to, he's going to be launching, he's working on a book. Okay. I was about to say that. Okay. But it's not. Okay. So he's now working on another project. And he said, like, all this time, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It never changed. It's just that I've seen that things have changed, the way the people communicate right now, and the other platforms are there right now. So there are things that we package, but the thoughts are still the same. Okay, so I'm talking and I'm asking, where were you? Okay, are you number 1, number 2, number 3? Okay, when you get started with the professions, because that's where you're gonna possibly needing to get started with. All right, so they go back to that, and when you understand, when you get a mental picture of how you were, okay, that would explain where you are today. All right, so let me unpack that. For example, when you get started maybe a year or 2 years ago, or let's say 2 years ago, and to you this is a hobby, let me try the water, let me just test the water. Okay, and that's 2 years ago. That's your standpoint. So everything that you've taken, all the actions that you've done, is on the perspective that you were testing the water. Now get another coach who started 6 months ago. Okay, but that coach, when he came in, she was so determined. That person, he or she, is so determined. This coach is very determined. I'm gonna put all my efforts. I'm gonna put all my time. I'm gonna get a coach. I'm gonna be working closely with Master Coach A. I'm gonna be with the tribe. I'm gonna do exactly, okay, how things are being done right now, because I wanna get the feel of it, because I wanna be a professional coach. Who do you think will get far? Okay, remember, this is a personal race. This is something that's yours, and not, your achievement, your success is yours. But the thing there is, you always compare yourself. So I'm unpacking it so you get to understand. So you often compare yourself to someone in terms of what? In terms of tenure. Okay, it's like work. When you were paid in the corporate world, that's how you think. I've been here for 5 years. That person just came in a year. How can that person be promoted as my boss, and now I am the subordinate? Isn't it? This is just like one of the common things that happens in the workplace. Okay, so that's just an example. Okay, that whenever we transition to life coaching, whenever we transition from a full-time job and we're moving to life coaching, we're moving to an independent service provider statue, or we're resigning or we're quitting our work and say, I want to be an entrepreneur right now, I want to be a business person. The thing there is the way you treat your work before. You're bringing the same attitude, you're bringing the same character, you're bringing the same work ethics in your business, and you're missing the point that that work ethics didn't work in the workplace. Hence the reason why you complain of not getting the promotions that you always wanted to be. have, okay, to be and to have, all right? Nobody, okay, nobody had the guts, like the courage, okay, and really took the time and really cared to let you know, hey girl, hey pal, hey buddy, here's the thing, all right? Yes, you've been here for 5 years, you've been here for 15 years, 20 years, but hey, this person who just came in, okay, is showing this, okay, is in alignment with the mission and vision of the company and working intelligently, working smart, delivering, producing, while you're whining, while you're gossiping, while all the things that coming out of your mouth is anti antisocial, all right? So the thing here is, when you talk about work ethics in our profession, all right, number one, you make a decision um if this is a hobby, if this is a serious business for you. Understand, okay, that the things that you do in the workplace, there's a lot of that, okay. I'm not exempted, by the way. There's a lot of things and practice that we've done in the corporate world when we were employed, where we were paid to do the job and exchange our time with money of other people. All right, ain't gonna work when we start our business. Okay, that's the truth, bitter truth. It's true. Okay, and you don't want to accept it because, meaning I'm wrong. Yeah, you're wrong, girl. Okay, yeah, bud. Okay, you're wrong. You just have to accept it. And why would you need to accept it? Not for me, not for anyone else. It's for you. Because now you're building your own business. Now you're building your own career that you are the boss. Okay? And number three, you only have yourself. Okay, you only have yourself to hurt. Okay, if you're not willing to be a product of the very professions that you want to promote. Okay, so those are the preliminaries, and this is just like I'm laying the ground, I'm laying the foundations. I'm gonna go now to my 3 top traits that would make you be the coach at first sight. Once again, if you're joining me just now, okay, watching on a replay, this is Master Coach A. All right, I'm doing this challenge for myself to show up every single day for 21 days before my 49th birthday, because with all gratitude in my heart, I want to come out and show and tell you, okay, the things, the 21 gems, the 21 keys, the 21 gifts, okay, that God have blessed me when I was starting in the profession. These are insight, these are wisdom, these are practices, okay, that I'm able to stock in and brought me where I am today. I'm practically new in the coaching industry. Those people you're watching right now, people who's influencing the world globally, and the people I'm paying, like the gurus, they've been in the industry for 3 decades, 4 decades. Some of them, like, really, they've been there, all right? And I am just on my 4th year, all right? I don't even have I don't have a decade in my belt. But guess what? Okay, God have blessed me tremendously, abundantly, all right? That the pandemic gave me even the opportunity to soar higher, okay, and strengthen my career, strengthen my profession, strengthen my business, okay? And so I am just full of gratitude. I'm just so full of joy. That's why I'm giving it away to all of you, to all my students. If you are my student, let me know in the chat box if you are getting so much value. Hashtag value. Okay. If you are my scholar, okay, for public speaking, if you are part of my MBA, if you are part of my Be Learning Society, if you are from Coach A Coaching Club, if you are part of Upskills, okay, if you have attended any of my classes, okay, let me know in the chat box, hashtag value, okay? Let me know in the chat box if you get tremendous value, abundantly, radical generosity. If this is something that you are experiencing from me, let me know in the chat box, because all of these things is because God have given me freely, like freely, abundantly, overflowing. All right. So to begin with, okay, let me just like catapult this to begin with. Okay, that heart of generosity is not coming because I am abundant. It came from the fact that I am abundant today because I have a radical, generous heart. My heart is radically generous. Okay, so I would always quote on the Macedonian giving. Okay, you can read that in the Bible. It's there. The Macedonians give out of their need. Okay, they give abundantly while they are also in need, because the abundance, the overflow of is a posture of the heart. And when you give, when you do that, okay, abundantly, okay, overflowing, is just like God will just give you all the reasons, all the provisions, all the opportunities for you to continue to soar high, produce more, so that you can be a blessing and represent Him who is the giver and the source of all of these things. All right, so 21 days, I'm like sharing everything to you. Okay. And if what I'm able to do is to give you 21 things, okay, plus my 21 daily gifts, hashtag gift. Okay, start writing now, hashtag gifts. Okay. And put it in the chat box. Okay, put it in the chat box. If you're getting value, hashtag value. Put it in the chat box, hashtag gift. If you want to receive a gift, my 14th day gift. Okay, you're gonna receive it. Look, all of these things. If there's anything, if there's something that I'm giving you for this 21 days, just like appreciate yourself. Okay, appreciate yourself. Give yourself a top. Tap. Okay, to the educators in the house, Coach Karen, Coach Joanna, Coach Al. Okay, all the educators, mabuhay po kayo. Salute. All right. So I have a high respect for all the educators who are also lovers of learning, who love to learn, who respect teachers. Okay, and these are like Coach Al, Coach Joanna, Coach Karen. Coach Joanna and Coach Karen, by the way, they're class 2 of Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. These are people who knows the value of learning, who knows the value of practice, who knows the values of putting things into actions, right? Okay, so 3 things, 3 traits. 3 traits that you need to embrace, 3 traits that will give you tenacity. That what make that you will get the tenacity, okay, that mental strength, okay, that mental stamina, and you will be truly successful as a coaching entrepreneur. Ready? Hashtag ready on the chat box. Put some energy on the chat box. Come on. Put some excitement in the chat box. This is Monday, and you want to receive abundantly. You want, okay, to be able to execute immediately right after my discussions, after my sharing with you. Put some energy on the chat box so that you're pumped up and you're ready to move. You're ready to make a change. You're ready to show the people in your space what you do, how you do it, so that you can increase, all right, your success by making these people raise their hands to you, because you are increasing your trust score. You are increasing that trust level with the people you want to serve. Okay, good. Number one traits. Okay, number 1 work ethics traits. Okay, respect. Go back to the vision. Go back to day 1. We talk about vision. We talk about your vision. How do you see yourself? Your vision of yourself. You talk about your vision of your client, your customer, your avatar, your ICA. You talk about the platform. So I'm going to connect it now. Okay. Respect. Work ethics. Number 1, respect. Have respect for yourself. When you are doing and transitioning, whatever it is, okay, whatever you're building, that's your signature. Many years back, okay, I went to a manpower company, workhouse, and my aunt brought me there I was just very young, and I heard a story. I had a conversations with the owner, and it was actually my aunt was having a conversations with the owner, but I was there. You know what? When your aunt, when your relative just carry you along, and you're there, you're sitting, and this person was telling my aunt, okay, sharing with my aunt all the sacrifices, all the things he started. He started humble beginning, and everything. And while he was talking about it, okay, I was like scanning the wall, okay, there are frames, okay. So if you get to Decaf Coffee Republic, you would see that we've got frames there with like really words that connects, because in my past I had those things, okay. These are the things that allows me to have things that set at the bedrock of my profession. So I'm returning the favor, okay, because I got it, okay. I learned from one of those frames. So when I had my own business, I got also those frames, okay. So by the way, this is trivia, okay. If you get to Decap, okay, if you've never been to Decap, our second place right now is inside Pioneer Center across Bayanihan, okay. We're inside PC, okay, in Capitolio, Pasig City, okay. If you get to Decap, okay, and you move around the whole area, and there's like try it, there's one area or one space, or there's one item in there, one thing in the menu, and you want to understand why it's there, you can send me a message and I'll tell you exactly. Every pieces that you can see at Decaf Coffee Republic, every single piece, I'll tell you there is a purpose, there is a reason. And Coach Rizal will tell you the story when I did the buying, the purchasing of that. Okay, yes, I did that. And Coach Rizal would have this, her mind was just like, how could all these things fit together in a space? It looks like they're off, right? So, but I'm able to put it together. So you asked me if there's like, why is this piece here? You asked me, I'm gonna tell you exactly the reason why. Okay, so going back to the frame, one of the frame that really like boom, boom, boom. Okay, is this. The work that you do is your signature. You know that feeling when you're starting to learn how to do your signature, okay? And you write, and then you crumple the paper, and you write again, okay, this is not, okay. And when I saw that, says, the work that you do is your signature. It is your autograph. It's in there. So, the work that you do, whether at the workplace or whether here now that you are the coaching entrepreneur, remember to envelope it with respect. You cannot do a respectable job if you are not respecting yourself as the worker and you're not respecting the client who's the recipient, the buyer, the consumer of your products and services. Respect. The very reason why I can cook sausage for you, I can wash plates for you. Yes, ginawa ko yan. Yes, and I'm happy doing it. I'm proud doing that. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, when we were starting, I'm teaching at the function hall, and then on break, I get out, okay, and I cook the sausage. Of course, they're crew, but I love doing that. Okay, to me, it's just like a joy that, a guest on floor will take something from my hands. Okay, because I respect myself as the doer, the producer of that work. And I respect the consumer, the person, and that person will receive that in her heart, in his heart. And I respect the platform. So respect, give respect, okay? Honor the works that you do. I would always say, give honor to whom honor is due. Honor yourself, okay? Don't like, if honor is too high for you, respect. Respect yourself. Be sure that you're not putting trash and toxin in your body, because this is our temple. Okay, this is God's temple. This is the vessel. This is the vehicle of everything, the knowledge, the wisdom, and everything. It's in this body, and this body needs to show up every single day to work, to do the work. Make sure you're taking care of the body, not only physically but also mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Feed yourself with great things, with good stuff, great stuff that truly matters. Get away from trash. Get away from toxin. Get away from pollution. Take care of your body. And when you're able to do that, you will also be able to respect your clients. You're going to be able to respect them. And when you're able to respect your clients, they will know that. Guess what? Even your competitors get them. Even their competitors steal them from you. Your clients will know how it feels when they were working with you. They will know exactly that you are one service provider they could never forget. And it's a loss not to work with you. Remember, Coach at First Sight, we are giving. We are allowing our clients, okay, to raise their hands and say yes to us. Okay? Respect the profession, respect the platform. Do not dilute it. Okay, do not dilute it. When you're buying something, you know exactly that when you get it at the purest, like you want gold bars, wow, right? If you are paying your 24 karat ring, you're paying all this 24 karat necklace, I'm sure you will pay gold bars, right? The same thing with the profession. Do not dilute it. If you say, I'm going to be a doctor, be a doctor, not a quack doctor. Don't get me wrong. Okay, with due respect to all those traditional medicine. But if you are a doctor, then be a doctor, all right? Am I making sense? If you are connecting with me, let me know in the chat box. Yes. Give me some yes. Come on now. Pump up. Give me some yes. Hurry up. Give me some yes. Let me know in the chat box if I am connecting with my number one, respect. Respect yourself, respect your client, respect your profession. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know in the chat box. Okay. Fire up. Let me know. Chat box. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if you are still here. Let me know if you are connecting. I'm done with my last like 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. So stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. Number two. Okay. Number two. Ready? Come on. Put some yes in there. Put some yes in there. Okay. Your work ethics. Okay. Your work ethics. Okay. Number one is respect. Your work ethics is be anchored on, here's the thing. You know what? People would tell you you have to develop the skill. Okay. You've got to be able to talk, all these skills. But to begin with, you're not going to be able to develop the skills. You're not going to be able to develop organizational skills. You're not going to be able to nurture productivity. You're not going to be able to build good teams and all of these things. You're not going to be able to show up regularly, okay, consistently, and do all these things if you're not humble. Humility. Number two is humility. Humility to accept what you know. Okay, humility to accept that I know this. When you're humble to say, I know this, then you will show up and you will serve your clients, right? You know that. Okay, that's humility. Okay, it's arrogance when you know you can do the job and you say, don't let other people do that. I'm not really good. That's arrogance, right? For me, that's arrogance. So humility takes humility to show up and say, this is what I know. It takes humility to say what you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, I do speaking engagement. Okay, I was just looking at my LinkedIn, and one of the videos that I had there is when I talk about how speaking engagement. Okay, how speaking engagement accelerate my coaching professions. I was very new. Okay, I was very young, and I was looking at my face. I was laughing actually. Humility to accept that I don't know. So when an audience, when a crowd, okay, when a viewer, my student will ask me this, I will be able to tell you that when I don't know, I can check that. I'll let you know. Humility to know what you know and to tell people. Humility to know what you don't know and accept it. And of course, the humility to declare that I don't know what I don't know. The world is super, 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 super big. I could not even fathom that. When you are humble, you will be willing to do whatever it takes to develop your character. When you are humble, you would have the attitude that is needed for you to show up as the coach at their first sight. When you are humble, you will communicate in a manner that precedes order, that exudes love, acceptance. When you are humble, you will be able to choose the way you respond. When you are humble, you will be able to develop your team. When you are humble, you will know exactly how you would appear in every class, in every engagement, with every client. When you are humble, you will know exactly who you are becoming. And if who you are becoming is not what you want, not the way you want it, you will be able to get someone to help you out. You will be able, you will say, hey, I need help. Bail me out on here. I want somebody to get me out of where I am today. I'm on my number 3. Am I connecting? Okay, give me some yes. Okay, give me some heart. Give me some emojis. Come on. I'm going to be on my 3rd and I'm going to land this. So respect, humility. Okay, I'm going to be landing this. Let me know in the chat bag. Give me some love. Hashtag pack my bag moment. We're about to end. Hashtag your gift for today. Get. Come on now. Let me know in the chat box. Give me some yes. Let the yes comes. Okay, let me know you're still there and you're appreciating and you're connecting. Let me know. Come on. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. On my number three. On my number three. Okay. It's ready. It's integrity. Respect, humility, integrity. No matter what happened, make sure that you are the coach, you are the person, you are the human being that you can look straight your client in the eyes and say, I serve you well. That statement requires greatest, highest degree of integrity. What you do before you get your client, what you do during the time you're working with your client, and what you do after you serve that client speaks of your integrity. You don't get clients because they have the money, because they will boost your morale and your career and your name. You don't serve them with the motive that whatever they do, whatever they achieve, it's going to be a crown. It's going to be an added glory to your crown. After that, you don't use their client as belt, as medals. Anything and everything happens for a reason. I believe that. But your response and the way you command the things around you, within you, speaks of your integrity. And if you are not getting the clients that you want to serve right now, and if these people are not saying yes to you yet, how are you serving them? How are you serving them? What is your motive? What is your intention? And how do you intend to work on these three things? Respect, humility, and integrity. You are the coach at first sight in your own space, in your own territory. And if you're not making it right now, you're not yet there, not yet, coach, it is possible. Let me work with you. Let me help you. Let my tribe, let our tribe support you, because this ain't a solo game. Sooner or later, you're going to get burnout. Sooner or later, you will be tired. Help is available. We say this to our clients, but let me say this to you. Help is available. And if I'm getting you right now with all your yeses and with your connections on the chat box, I know I can help you more. Give me the permission to help you. Connect with me. Let's have a conversations. You don't have to pay me. Just send me a message so that you can get the lift that you want. So you become the coach at first sight. Oh, by the way, if you're willing to pay me, you're welcome. I love it. There's a lot of things I want to do in my life. But the whole point of here, do not make money as an excuse. You need help? Raise your hand and say, Coach, I need help. We're going to be helping you because that's what we do as a tribe. We are mentally fit, saying yes to life. We're joyful, we're happy because God have given us enough help so we can become a blessing and the helper that you truly need in this season. It's been a blessed morning, Monday morning, beginning of the week. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. We've finished the second part of my 21 days journey. We're left with 7 more days. So I'll see you tomorrow on day 15. Have a great, great week ahead of you. I love you all. Thank you for being part of my 21 days to 49 Coaches First Sight. This is Master Coach A saying bye-bye. See you tomorrow.